Hey you guys, this is Jeff, Bookhouse Boy. Here we are, part 4 of this endless freaking unboxing. Let me show you what I got. Yeah, I probably have a problem. I don't know. But who cares, right? I mean, I'm excited about finding out what's in these. I have no idea whatsoever. If you haven't seen any of the prior videos, these were purchased somewhere over the course of the last 2 years while I was working out of the country. And I don't have the first clue what's inside these. But we're going to find out together. Let's do it. Let's get started. All right. This first one comes from Second Story Books in Rockville, Maryland. I've been to Maryland. I liked it. It's been a long time, but very different from Los Angeles. I'm a West Coast guy. I was I was born and raised in Los Angeles, and what's this? What have we got? Okay, so Arturo Perez Reverte, The Seville Communion. Really good. It's the receipt. Really good book. I've read it before, and I think I purchased this. I already own it. I think I purchased it as part of my ongoing desire to improve the quality of the library a little bit. Yeah. So this was also why I bought it. It's signed by Arturo Perez Reverte, which is awesome. So, first book of his that I purchased and read was The Flanders Panel, which is a thriller that takes place in Spain, and it's fantastic. I also have The Club du Mal, which was turned into a movie called The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp. It's a cool movie. It's very different from the book. All right. This one, Feldman's Books from Menlo Park, California. Not that far away. All right. I'm really excited about this one. Okay. So this is an old book. This is, man, look at this book. Look at how beautiful this design is. This book is Two Tales by Walter de la Mare, and published in 1925. And man, look at that binding. That's just freaking beautiful. Severely deckled edges, which is super cool. So it's signed. It's numbered. This edition is limited to 250 copies, numbered and signed by the author, of which 234 are for sale. This is number 19, and it's signed by Walter de la Mare, which is just freaking insane. And a really beautiful title, printed in green ink, interestingly enough. Really beautiful. Yeah, so this is 2 stories. Obviously, The Green Room and The Connoisseur. So it's horror, it's vintage horror, and I've only read a little bit of Walter de la Mare, but I will get into him a tiny bit more in my upcoming video that I'm going to dedicate to vintage horror. So we'll talk more about this then. All right, number 3. This one is from San Francisco. I don't know why I'm focusing on these locations today, but cool. San Francisco I've been to many times. Beautiful city. Alright. Now, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Some paper and a book. Hardbound. My instinct, I don't know. I have no instincts. My vibe is that this might be horror. Oh, this is not horror. Wow, okay. So this, it's vintage though. It's beautiful. In book haul number 3, I had a couple of spectacular Bemelmans books, Ludwig Bemelmans books, and this is another one. Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep, which sounds like it could be horror. It's not though. This is slipcased, and the slipcase has the actual dust jacket artwork on it. The dust jacket artwork created by Bemelmans as well. But if I can get it out, there we go, of the slipcase. This version has some different artwork applied to the book cover itself. Really beautiful title on the spine, and then, yep, signed by Bemelmans. This just rocks my world to no end. This copy is number 319. Such a good book, and like I was saying, I already own it, which is okay, because I can give this, not this copy, I can give the copy I already own to somebody else. But look at these end papers. I mean, this artwork also done by Bemelmans. He was an amazing artist, and it's just beautiful. I mean, he was so incredibly talented, and I have this funny thing that I'm doing. I may have mentioned this before, but I'm pretty sure I own all of his books at this point. I haven't read them, and they're not even on my TBR list per se, because I'm saving them so that just kind of every couple of years I can read one. We got another book from Feldman's. Feldman's doing a big business thanks to my wallet lately. It's all right. Happy to support used bookstores always. Yeah. Man, oh man. So that vintage horror itch is about to be scratched, my friends. We have some H.P. Lovecraft here. Man, this guy could write horror like nobody's business. And here we have Arkham House edition of Dagon and Other Macabre Tales. And yeah, I'm not collecting the Arkham House editions per se. They're pretty pricey, but they're beautiful editions. And for me, it's really more a matter of just trying to get a hold of all of Lovecraft's horror works. And because so many of his stories were published, you know, in different collections, and continue to be published in different collections. There are plenty of modern contemporary versions. Barnes & Noble, I think, did a huge bind-up of his work. Depending on which ones you have, at least for me, I should say, depending on which ones I had, I realized, oh, I'm missing this story or I'm missing that story because it was included in this bind-up, but it wasn't included in that collection, yada, yada, yada. So anyways, there are a few stories that I was missing. A lot of them I realized were in this collection, and so that's why I got this one. And the rest are in, I think, one other book, which I have yet to purchase, but I'm going to be Herbert West, Reanimator. You can't beat it. That's just insane. So many great stories that I can't wait to read. So, daggone, Lovecraft. Good stuff. Alrighty. La Playa Books in San Diego. Very nicely packaged. So nicely packaged, I can't get at it. Alright. Oh, man, I was on a Bemelman's kick while I was away. The Blue Danube. Very funny. So like this version kind of has the front face of the dust jacket, but nothing else, as you can see. Not the back, not the spine, just the front face. But I think that because of that, yeah, I was able to get this for a really reasonable price. And it's crazy. So this one is signed by Bemelman's, and it's dated 1945. And not only is it signed, it's dedicated to the chief of the Beverly Hills Police. What the heck? Finally, the last book in book haul number 4, Sweet Pete. Man, oh man. Okay, so this one is from Chicago, awesome city. Bibliodicea Books. And this, I love the fact that you know, it's not boxed. It's kind of like a thick envelope. But they did specify, do not throw. You know, I appreciate it. Pull tab to open, but the tab is massively taped over, which is good, because had somebody thrown this sucker, who knows what would have happened, right? We don't know. I'm not getting this, hold on. All right. It would have taken about an hour and a half for me to open it without the knife. So, more vintage goodness. And I'm pretty sure that I had a vintage book from Edwell Jones in my last book haul. Here's another one, Chef's Holiday. This one appears to be signed, but not by Edwell. I can't even really make out what it says, but it has to do with cooking, I can tell, because there's something about tips from Mrs. B. A long-handled skillet is handy for something. I have no idea what it's saying. That wraps up book haul number 4. You lucky people. What's left have already been unboxed. I mean, they were never in boxes. I just bought them from used bookstores while I was in New Zealand. And I'm going to show those to you in book haul number 5, which will be coming up soon. In the meantime, Bookhouse Boy, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.